everyone, welcome to another video together with me. Today we're going to do something interesting, a little bit fun, a little bit naughty. This is not the traditional Pilates that I was taught, but we're gonna be a bit cheeky and we're gonna do only one lightest spring, whatever color that is on your reformer, like if it's yellow, if it's green, if it's white. We're gonna do the whole workout and it's only this little tiny spring. Okay, so you see, even I'm sitting on this, it's already moving. So we're gonna have a lot of interesting moments. Okay, first let's start off again lying down on your back as we warm up. Oh, you know what? You don't need your headrest to be up. Just put it down because we're gonna do a lot of hip rolls and a lot of inversion stuff. So just keep it down, okay? Good. Sit at the edge. Have your hand here, and then lie down. And when you lie down and your car is shaking a little bit, don't worry because it's really light. So let me adjust my hair a little bit. Okay. Now that we're all ready, first, if you have a platform like mine, go ahead and put your feet on the platform. If you don't, that's fine. Just put it at the edges, the sides of your reformer, and you should be able to step on the metal railing, okay? But since I have platform, I'm just gonna step in the middle. And I'm just going to warm up my spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, rolling up. I'm trying to keep my machine in. It's not coming out at all right? Keep going. And 2. Roll it up and rolling down. And 3. Watch my carriage. Yes, it's moving a little bit. I mean, it is a light spring. I'm just trying with everything I got to hold it in there, you know? Okay, 4. Roll it up. And as you articulate your spine back down, start with your chest, and then your mid-stomach, and then your lower stomach, and then your pelvis. Last 3, exhale, roll it up, and roll down. Last 2, exhale, inhale, and last one, roll it up. Okay, from here, you're going to push your carriage out and stop wherever you feel like your hamstrings and your bum is about to cram up, and then just come back, okay? Your feet, they're flat on the platform. Roll out again. Inhale, exhale. Whoo, feel your hamstrings on fire. 3, inhale. Remember, if you don't have a platform, that's fine. Just put your feet on the edges, okay, of your reformer, on the two steel parts, aluminum parts. Okay, keep going. We still have 4 more. Inhale out. And exhale, return. Keep this height. Keep this posterior position if you can. Okay, last 2. And exhale to pull back. Last 1. And exhale to pull back. Good. Hold here and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I said pulse, but why am I still slow? Yeah, because we like things slow and controlled, okay? So, I mean, there's really no point doing all of that. So just really controlled, okay? Yes, just squeeze those buttocks together. Keep them tight. And then release and relax. Okay, great. Now we're gonna go in and do the same thing, sort of, but with just one leg, okay? So let's start off with our stronger leg, okay? Well, my stronger leg is my right. You can choose to do your left if otherwise. Okay, this leg, I'm gonna keep it up, pointed like a tree, right? Right up to the ceiling, okay? And from here, you see how slippery this is? Yeah, it's happening. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, you start to roll your hips up. And inhale, return. Not gonna lie, it's a bit shaky today. 2, roll it up. Inhale, return. 3, exhale, roll up. Try to keep these 2 bones not shaking, right? Try to be level, okay? So your arms should be strong. Don't have weak arms. Use them to stabilize, and then roll down. Okay, another 4 more. Exhale, 4. Inhale, return. 3, exhale to go up. Inhale, return. Last 2. Roll it up, 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 up. And last one, hold. Push out. And as you push out, lower a little bit. And then come back up and pull back. Again, 2. We just do 3 times, okay? And then lower your legs, lift it back up, and pull back. Last one. Push your carriage out a little bit, lower that leg, lift it back up, and pull the carriage back. And now relax, change legs to give this leg a little bit of break. This stretching part. Whew. Okay, same thing again. Right leg up, pointed long, okay, and plantar flexion, meaning like a ballerina, right? Engage your core, get everything ready, and tell them work equally, okay? So you don't want to have wobbly torso, okay? Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, return. And 2, exhale, roll it up. Inhale, return. Keep going. 3, exhale, roll it up. Reach for the ceilings. Ceiling. And another 5, exhale, roll it up. And come down one spine at a time. And 4. Inhale, release. But when you release, it's always a roll down and a roll up, okay? Last 2. Inhale. And last one. Exhale, roll it up. Push your carriage out a little bit. Lower that leg. Lift it back up and pull your carriage back. Again, lift this bum up as high as you can. I'm doing the best I can. And press your carriage out. Lower that leg. Lift it and pull it back. I swear I can only do 1 more. Out and lower and lift and return and roll down. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so a little bit of a stretch. Just have your right leg bent like this, left leg, toe, ankles on your thighs, and just hug it to your chest a little bit, okay? Just roll, good. And now the other side. Careful, you're on very light spring, yeah? So we don't want to do anything too sudden. Nothing with momentum, nothing with loss of control. Okay, great. So you got the feeling, you know it's very slippery, right? So you're hanging on for dear life. So do not ever just jump out of your reformer, okay? You're very light. Okay, great. Now next, let's just put it in the arches of our feet. Let's put our arches on the foot bar, sorry. Okay, and try to still have this pulling sensation the whole time. But I know your carriage will move a bit. That's fine, okay? Just do your best. Inhale as we continue with this whole buttocks movement, hip bridges, right? Rolling it up. See how difficult it is? Good. And rolling it down. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut you a bit of a slack. And I'm going to allow you to do your heels because that's much easier. You feel the difference, okay? Ready? Inhale. And I'm personally just secretly regretting what I did with my arches. So I'm like, okay, let's change. Inhale on your heels, okay? On your heels, right? Legs just shoulder width apart is fine. Arms are strong. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you scoop your pelvis in towards you and roll yourself up and up and up. See the difference? Yeah, this is much more doable. Great. From here, roll it down. Be patient. We still have 4 more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll, 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 and roll it up. Inhale. Good. Good. Ooh, I'm going out. Okay, was it 4 more? Or is it 3? Let's do another 4, okay? Exhale, roll it in and up and up and up. Arms strong on your carriage and roll down one spine at a time. Whew, 3. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. For those of you who don't know what's happening, like you just cut in the middle of the video, we're on one lightest spring. That's why we're dying here, okay? Last 3. Exhale, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. And inhale. And really, really like a sticky tape, place it down. Whew. Last 2. Exhale. Up and pull. See, I'm pulling my machine back. Good. Okay? And we just have one last one. One last one. Inhale, prepare. I'm flying off my shoulder rest. Last one. Exhale, roll it up. I'm totally shaking. Pull that carriage in. Yes. Good. And then roll back down. Good. Ooh, just straighten out your hamstrings. Just kind of stretch it out a little bit, okay? Good. Very, very nice. From here, we're going to continue with this journey of one light spring only for the entire, hopefully 1 hour class. So let's raise it to a tabletop, okay? And then hold it up straight. From here, we're going to try to come up. I know, if this is too difficult for you, I have some variations, okay? Good. For those of you who can, hold this up here and let it drop slowly. And then one spine at a time, allow yourself to roll, roll, roll down. So it really is a lot of articulation, okay? So what is the test today? The test is, it's so light. You're not allowed to have any momentum at all because it's so easy for you to do this. You see what's happening with the carriage? So we don't want that. I really, really want you to use your core, right? To pull, the core is tightening it and the back is helping you go up, okay? So no momentum, raise it up, and then really, really use your arms to push and as you go up, okay? And lower again. Remember, you're on a really light spring, so your carriage might move a little bit like this, and then roll down one spine at a time. We have last 2, okay? No momentum. Get ready as you roll up. Press your arms into the carriage, and as you squeeze your bum forward to be as high as possible, touching your toes as close as possible to the ceiling, drop your legs. Your legs are sticking together, yeah? Adducted the whole time, okay? And when you feel like you can no longer put it down, you roll your spine, one spine at a time, down. One last time, guys, come on. Inhale, exhale. Good. From here, you lower them slowly, 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 and one spine at a time, down, down, down with control. And don't allow this. We want to have full control. So even though something heavy is rolling down, which is your body, right? And your bum is heavy, everything's coming down, but you're not like, oh, you're fully in control. Okay? Great. Okay, adjust a little bit. You want to have like a finger space between the shoulder rest and you a little bit. Okay? And from here, we're going to, I don't like this shoulder rest. They come off quite easily, but I'm going to try. Hold your hands on the shoulder rests, legs straight, and again, no more momentum. You can keep your elbows out to the side as you try to not swing, but draw your both legs to the side. You see this part about my hips? I can lift it, okay? I can lift it, but my top upper torso is still kind of flat on the carriage. It's lifted a bit, to be honest. Okay, good. And 2, up. Good. And now let's talk about our leg length. You see how when this is going over there, it's obvious and it's very, very normal that your legs will, like this, right? They're going tick-tock, right? So one of them will be shorter. My outer leg there, it will go out longer, and this leg will be shorter. But try now, use your core to push this hip forward so that both legs are just tilting to the side, but still the same length. Okay, so it's not one leg below, right? But it's the same, going out, and you maintain that. You push this hip up so that it is still the same length, both legs. Ooh, inhale, return, and keep going. Push it. You see, I just did that. I had a shorter leg, and then I decided to push it. See, my legs are going shorter. Well, maybe you can't see from the video, but this leg is shorter. Pushing it with my core out. Good. And then last one. To the side. And coming back. Good. And now we're going to do some, oh, see, I told you the shoulder rests really move, yeah? And 2, leg lifts. Exhale. 3. See, and everything is about momentum. The moment you have a little bit of momentum, your carriage is going to fly. So you have to really, really learn to control. Last 2. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Good. From here, same thing. You're on very light spring, so I don't want you to be flying all over the place, okay? And 8. So what you're doing is you're trying to grab your ankles, but using your abs to roll this scapula, this shoulder, so you're not using your arms. It's not an arm project, okay? It's a core and a flexibility project, okay? See, I am using my shoulders. There's no way I'm not, but a lot of it is coming from my core. So 1, 2, switch, and 1, 2, switch, and 1, 2, switch, and 1, 2, switch again. 4, 3, 2, and last 1, and rest for a moment. And just enjoy this beautiful, lovely feeling. Another 2 deep breaths. And last one. All right, great. Onto your sides. Push yourself up, okay? Oh, it's wet. My carriage is wet. Okay, next, let's grab our, we have no spring changes, sorry, it's a habit. Grab your box, and then we're gonna put on the long box. Again, let me remind myself, okay, I prefer this, right? Okay, good. From here, I can lower down my foot bar. I don't need it for now. Okay, I have my platform and my extra platform, so that's fine, whatever you have. Let me grab a ball. Okay, I'm back with my ball. So remember, you're on a super, super light spring. Be careful, okay? So first, one hand and your feet is on a stable surface, not the moving side, okay? So you got it, you're standing up, you're all ready, okay? You got your balance, okay? You check your platform, it's fine, whatever platform works for you, okay? And from here, you're going to put your knees on top of the machine, all right? Yeah, you can, sorry, I should have done this. Okay, I think that's much better than trying to stand up. Okay, so from here, you're at a hip extension, right? This is basically when your thighs are far away from your chest is hip extension. So there's a lot of hip extension work here, okay? So let's just grab the ball and let's just start off with, you know, some hip opening movements. You see how this is kind of the same. I'm not tucking it back in. I'm not tucking it back in, okay? I'm keeping this thigh far away from my chest, but I am bending this knee and then coming back up, right? So bending and pushing this carriage back and then just coming back, okay? You will feel it, a little bit of stretch here, but mostly you will actually feel it on this leg, okay? Your bum on this side and your hamstring, it's all working. Okay, so let's actually get into, all right. And you have to get your balance as well. And remember, it's very light. Okay, so let's go. 1, See, I'm opening this and then I'm just going upwards like somebody's pulling my head. Good, 2. Good. 3, inhale. And when I exhale, I come back, I pull everything, okay? Bum on fire. 4. Exhale. Grow tall. 5. 6. Exhale, pull everything back. Keep your arms straight. 7. I'm shaking. Last one. Good. Okay, let's just pat that bum a little bit. Your adductors are also on fire. Okay, so the thing with my reformer, because I decided to put it on top of my shoulder rest, I'm already at a very far, range of motion, so it's very tiring for me. Okay, if you have your reformer slightly forward and your knees can be here, it'll feel much better. Okay, great. Now let's just put your ball down here if you can. All right, and just stretch it out. Woo! And now you see how I'm just keeping my hand with the ball. I have the contact. And literally, I'm not really doing much. I'm just sitting down, pushing away, and then pulling back in. Whoo, it's so spicy. 5 and 4. It looks easy. Wait till you try it, right? 3. Whew. And last 2. And last one. And make sure, as you get more and more tired, this is what your body wants to do. You want to just you just want to curl forward and you want to flex your spine, but try to maintain that neutral spine as you keep going, okay? Okay, great. And now I'm going to give you a break. I'm going to change legs. Okay, good. I would have continued more on the same leg, but it really is difficult. So let's change to the other leg first, and then we can come back and do more, okay? Same thing again. We're gonna do about 12 on this side, because when I was chit-chatting, it was a lot. Inhale, okay, hip extension, right? And then just somebody pulling you up again. And your hands are just straight in front of you. 2. Feeling it already. If you're wondering how come it's so much faster to get this side, the right side now, on fire, it's because it's already worked on the other side, right? Good. 4. 5. Inhale. 6. And you can keep your legs out like that. That's fine too, okay? The point is not to put all your weight on that knee. It's here. The weight of your body is right here. This is your foundation here, okay? And another 6. And when you're out, it's like, in fact, you're even longer. So you're not doing this, but you're reaching out long. And then you're growing tall. Then you're reaching long again, horizontally. And then vertically, you're going up, okay? And another 3. Vertically going up. Last 2. Vertically going up. Squeeze. Oh, it's a killer. Last one. And vertically going up. Now this ball on the other side. Okay, this side, just support here, okay? And press out and come back in. And 2, press out and come back in. So what is my point of reference here? I'm making sure that when I'm pressing out, my knee isn't following. See, if I follow out, be careful. Just watch, don't do, okay? If my knee is also going out, then I'm doing a different movement, okay? I want to keep this knee kind of stacked on top of my ankle while I just press it out and pull it back in. See, it's kind of stacked. Press it out and pull it back in. Okay, it's really spicy. Last 4. Whoo. And 3. And last 2. And last 1. Oh, good. Hold. Get your support. Stand. Oh, wow. Okay. But we're not done yet, because if we stop now, you would have just gotten warmed up. Back to the other leg, okay? Back to the other leg. Now, we're going to, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might change this. It is quite far away, okay? Hee hee, I can cheat now, but you can't because you probably started off already like this. Okay, great. So now, we did all of that. We did the whole pushing out everything. Now, we're gonna keep this level, right? But we're gonna focus on the front leg, and we're gonna push this leg out. And then we're gonna pull back, okay? We're gonna push this leg out, and then we're gonna come back, okay? Now just a little bit of choreography, push it out, bring it up, and come back. Push this leg straight, and then open and extend your back, and then come back in. Another 5 times, push it out, simultaneously opening up your back. And there's a lot of balance going on here, right? You know what I'm talking about. If you're following with me, good. 4 and 3. Good. And last 2. Just watch out, okay? Springs are really light. Good. And last 1. Good, okay, great. From here, we're just gonna, on the same, your hand that's with the same thigh, okay? We're going to just stretch out, look to the back, and come back. Same thing, same principle. You're just stretching out, pushing down, pushing outwards, growing long, and then coming back up. Again, 5 more times. Inhale out, look to the back, look to the ball. Long, yes, coming back. And 4, long, long, long. And up, 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 tall. And last 3, long. Ooh. Last 2. And last 1. Good, okay, hold there. And you're pressing down, right? And now, again, 1, pull back, and 2, a little bit more fast, right, than the previous. 3, and 4, and 5, pull back, put this here, hold, and now just up and hinge forward. And 2, and hinge forward. Nothing is moving. And 3, hinge forward, up, and 4. Yes, another 4, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Stand up. Ooh. Okay, let's try to remember that sequence on the other side. Balance, right, and kneel down. Okay, so again, we start off on this side, and we just press out. Warm up a little bit. How's that feel? Your body is kind of straight. It's not going anywhere. You're just straightening this knee. When you're ready, go out and extend. I find it way harder on this leg, even though this is my stronger leg, but my balance is all over the place. 2, good. Careful. 3, inhale. 4. Another 4. 4. Open, keeping that shoulder stabilized, good. And 3, so we don't want, like this, right? Your shoulders are close to your ears, right? We want to keep it long and spacious over here as you extend your back and you straighten your knee in front, good. And last 1. And as you maintain your control, remember now is about going horizontal, vertical, right? So go look at your ball, and okay, I'm gonna adjust my knee a bit, yeah. Horizontal, go long, and then come back up. 1, and 2. Good, coming back. And 3. Open, long lengthen. Sit down low, come back up tall. Another 3 times. Out, sit down low, maintaining your spine integrity. So you're not sitting down low, but you're like collapsing your whole back. That's a different story. Okay? And last two, maintaining that spine, that core is still active. You're just spreading out your legs even more, right? Okay? And last one. Open, open, open. Good. And now coming back. And then we do again the fast one. 1 and 2 and 3 and last 2 and last one. Get ready for the hip hinge. Come back, ball in front of your chest. Nothing else is moving. Just dip your chest forward and then lift it back up. And then now you wonder why such a simple movement can be so tiring. I know, and it's not just here. It's this whole thing over here. You know, it's a whole posterior chain, at least the lower part, right? Okay, 3. Good. Okay, maintain your hips to be square as well. So you're not falling down all over the place. You're really, really maintaining that core stable. Your posterior chain part on the lower back is just really, really scrunching up everything to hold everything in place, or else your machine would move, right? Last 3. Good. Last 2. Come back. And last one. Good. Ha! Get ready. Take a deep breath while you step up. Woo. Right. Hot. Super, super, super difficult. Okay, great. What, can you see that? My sweat has gone past my feet, my pants. Now we're going to do the side parts, okay? Let's try. If you really can't, let's raise up your spring a little bit, okay? Let's not be crazy, okay? This is really, really light. So ball here, okay? Just as an accessory. Just push it out a little bit and coming back. Oh, it's very challenging. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's just put our hands here so we can focus, okay? 2. Okay, when you're doing this, make sure you're not turning over there already, right? You're still square, okay? This leg that's standing, facing straight. This one that's standing, going to the sides, okay? Let's just do 5. 3. And 4. And last one. Hold, straighten, tuck in, come back. And press, and straighten, and pull it back in, and come all the way back. Okay, another 3 more times. 3. Bend that knee, coming back. Last 2, push out, body still straight, and lengthen your knee without going taller. I think I did a little bit of that, it's fine. But I'm a perfectionist, so at least in Pilates. And last one. Oh my goodness. This is no kidding. Okay, let's try the other side. Be careful. If you really want to change your spring to a blue or a half spring, go ahead, all right? Yeah? It was a crazy idea anyway to do it 1 hour with one light spring. But again, it's not crazy. Okay, a lot of instructors do that. We have a lot of fun, okay? So now this leg pointing straight forward, this leg pointing out. If you can, keep your ball in front. If not, keep it to your side. That's fine also, yeah? So just press out, careful, control, and coming back. Slow, slow. So the range of motion is determined by how much you can go. If you can do more, go ahead, okay? We have 3 more times. 3. Coming back, 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 back. Literally, my glutes, they're shaking. Last 2. And last one. Hold as you straighten that leg, bring it back in, and pull back everything. 2, out. Straighten that leg, tuck that ankle back in, come back. And 3 more. 3, out, straighten, tuck, come back. Last 2, out, straighten, tuck in, come back. And last one, out, and straighten, and tuck the ankle back in, and pull back. Ooh, great. Watch out. Get off your reformer carefully. Good. You can put the ball to the side, okay? Now, we're going to put this, okay, this box here right in front, okay? So, not too much at the edge. I think this is pretty much okay. We're still on the same spring. Let me adjust a bit, okay? Like I said, I have many types of reformers. Every studio is different, so I have to always acclimatize. Yes. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay, so for my reformer, it's so easy for me to take off my shoulder rest. So if you can, go ahead, right? Just plop it off. Okay, just put it over here. We'll put it back on later, so there's nothing obstructing me. First, my hands are right at the edges of the box, okay? Ooh, sweaty. Okay, ready? And then I have my toes ready because I'm gonna do like a bear hold, okay? So don't go off to the edge because your box can tip in the worst case. Do a middle or like upper middle, okay? And then now just put both of your feet on top of the reformer, but try not to be so, what's it called, diagonal. Try to be as straight as possible, okay? I know it's a bit difficult, but just try to be as straight as possible. Now, when you're ready, you can lift it up to a plank, right? Okay? And from here, we're going to just bend your knees and pull. 1. Slow release. I want slow release. 2. Good. 3. You see how my back is like a table? And 4. Good. I know it's difficult because your body's like in a weird position. 5. And 6. And 7. And last one. Good. And you may rest for a few seconds. Okay, back at it. Hold. But honestly, I need to move forward a bit. Okay, good. So I have more space. Okay, great. See how my body's like all spread out in a straight line? And then I start to pike. Use your abs. 2. Good. And 3. And 4. And last one. Great. Okay, that's always like really, really challenging. I don't even know why. Okay, we're gonna continue because it kind of works both sides. Sorry, we have an ambulance passing by. Okay, so it kind of works both sides of your muscles. You don't have to come back and do the other side, but if you do, that's fine, okay? So we're gonna do some ab work now. Where's my stick? Yeah, great. Hold on to this, okay? We already have our shoulder rests taken off. If you can't, just put your legs in the middle, whatever, okay? Sit to the edge, right? Okay, grab your 2 straps. Put them in. If you don't have a stick, that's fine. Just hold on to both of the straps, okay? Great, okay, where was I? Good. So we lie down slowly, careful. You are on 1 light spring, okay? So from here, let's just keep your hands outside your knees, okay? You're at a tabletop and you're just pushing 1. And tuck it back in. It's really light. It's like nothing's happening, right? But yeah, your core is working really hard too. And then bring your elbows back to the sides of your body and straighten. And 3, it's like a bicep curl. It's like a weird bicep curl, right? It's like bicep curl. Okay, let me repeat. Bicep curl and then press. You know, in a traditional barbell, like press, but in a supine hand position, okay? And we have 3 more. I know today's glutes and core and adductors on fire. And last 2. See how my scapula, my shoulders are off the carriage, okay? And last one. Good. From here, go ahead and straighten it. And just 1. It's a small bicep curl. 2. Good. Don't lose control of your stick. 3. It's really light, so it's not about arm work, okay? 4. It's about core. And last one. Good. From here, change your hand position. Hold it out straight. 1. Your legs are still straight. 2. And you see, if you use momentum, your straps will slack. We don't want that. Last 2. Last 1. Good. And now switch legs. 1 and 2. Whoo. And 3. And last 3. And last 2. My core is dying. Like literally. Wait, what am I? I've lost track. Last 1. Okay. Let's rest for a bit. Oh, just like relax. Okay, put your head down. Deep breaths, deep breaths. We're not done. Okay, now we're gonna combine all of that. Okay, watch out for your hair. You see my hair? My spring is open. So my hair is probably in it now. So I lift up my hair, make sure everything is fine. Okay, and then I release, okay? Great. So you're still here, okay? What you're gonna do is when you pull out, you're gonna lower. Ooh, and then come back up. Ooh, do 2. And up. And 3. And up. Last 2. Last 1. And roll yourself back up. Okay, but we're not yet exactly done. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you get a really sore neck, obviously I have a bit of a sore neck. It's kind of normal because you are also working your neck muscles, but you shouldn't have too much so that, oh, I don't feel anything on my core, it's all in my neck. Then that means you're engaging the small muscles. You should be engaging the big muscles, the core, right? Okay. We're not yet done with that little series. I want to like bring it to the max, okay? So we did some of the bicep work, all that. Now we're just gonna like do arm circles. So you're going to roll down, okay? And you're gonna go out and up and roll up a little bit and bend again and straighten and out, arm circles and roll up. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. Okay, bend and straighten both, arm circles out and teaser, okay? Bend, straighten, open to the side, come back and teaser. Ooh, whew. Wow, that was just a little bit of finisher for you. I know it's very tiring. Now we're still on our super light spring. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of arm work. Okay, we've done a lot. We've done a lot for our core. We've done a lot for our posterior chain, starting from the bottom. So grab whatever strap that's in front, okay, of this hand that's closest to the headrest. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna bother putting my shoulder rest, it's fine. Okay, so you're like a Japanese tea ceremony in our studio. When we say Japanese, everybody gets it. Everybody who does this, so you'll get it too. Okay, so this is Japanese, and let's just start off with a little bit of a twist first. Okay, so how do you do twist? Remember, your palms are right in front of your chest. It's just like a straight stick here, and you're just following it together. Twist. No bendy, no shifting. You're right smack center, you're just twisting, okay? It's just warm up. I know what you're thinking. What is this so easy? No, wait, 2. Okay, so try to keep it. I have no mirror, so it's a lot of body awareness going on. You really have to be super in the present, okay? Last 2. Exhale as you twist, last 1. Okay, good. And now combine it with when you put your bum up, 1, and you sit back down, and 2, and you sit back down. But this is what happens. When you sit back down, you might want to do this. No, you got to follow through from your torso, from your obliques. You got to follow. through, okay? And now push your bum forward again. As you push your bum forward, you also twist, right? All the time, your palms right in the center of your chest as much as possible. Right. Look, down here, twist with your obliques. Again, another 4. Exhale. And coming back. You can cheat a little bit and look at your hands. That's 2. See, I'm looking at my hands. It's fine. Whatever you need to do to help you along this body awareness journey, okay? Last one. Good. Okay, great. Stay up here. Stay up here, okay? So now we're just gonna push it up and down and up and down and up. So it's like I'm slicing half of my body with my palms, and then I'm slicing it back up. Avoid any sort of rotation on your torso, on your hips, on your upper torso, just keeping it all straight. None of this, right? Okay, another 5 as we experience the movement. 5 and 4, exhale. And 3, exhale. And last 2. Last one. Good. From here, we're gonna hold it out like we're holding we're gonna hug a big tree from above, up. And none of this shaking thing, or worse, you're just doing this, right? That's a different movement. It's not wrong, but it's a different movement. You wanna keep this as upright as possible. 3, hold it, right? And hug this huge tree, and the curvature of your elbows should be the same. Left and right, okay? Another 3 more. And your shoulders, watch out for your shoulders. This one might want to pop up, right? Last 2, keep both shoulders stabilized. And last one, good job. And then now, we don't fight the rotation, we go with the rotation. But we don't sit back down. So none of this plump, just throwing your core to the front and say, no. Keep this straight, everything like a rock star. You just, like I always say, like we're a satay stick. I don't know if you know what satay from where you're watching in part of the world, but it's a stick, and then we're like meat, and we just, skewers, okay? So you're just a skewer. You're not breaking your skewer, okay? So where was I? Yes, rotation. Exhale. See? You're just shifting that meat on top of your skewer. 2. And 3, exhale as you twist. Another 3, exhale. And another 2. And another 1. Good job. Okay, and a little bit more. Now you scoot to the edge. I know it's kind of dangerous. It feels dangerous. You scoot to the edge. Okay, be careful. It's very light, okay? Find your balance and come up. Right, okay, you got yourself up. Okay, great. Adjust. And then now have your palms facing into your body, and you just pull it in. 1. Okay, in a normal, classical contemporary Pilates, this would be a red spring, maybe. Today, because we're sticking to our one light spring project, so just a little bit of warming up and, just some endurance work for your adductors. Adductors, the ones on the inside, pulling everything in, adductors, okay? Another 5. And watch out for your shoulders, none of this, any of that rotation. Last 2. And no shifting as well. So you're not pulling, right? And then you're doing this, right? You're still straight. Why I ask of this? Because then you're making your core work. Because if you allow, I want to look like this, so because of that I do this, then that means this part of your muscle is shorter and this part is long. But we want to have that balance, right? Okay, great. Okay, just drop it. We're coming towards the end of our workout. Remember, watch out. Very slippery springs. Whatever hand that's closest to the strap, grab the front one, okay? And we start off with some warm-up twists first while still seated. 1. When you twist, exhale. 2. 3. Okay, let me just move my hair so you can also see some other details. 4 and 5. Great. From here, push your bum up, okay? And same thing, and 1. Remember the skewer project. 2. Inhale. 3. And 4. No leaning back, yeah? Torso, no leaning back. Upright, tall, okay? Last 2. And last 1. Okay, and then slicing your body in half. 1, up. This is my left arm. So much weaker than my right arm, too. Whew. You see how my body wants to shift a little bit? I'm doing all the best that I can. 3. Come on, another 4. Exhale. And 3. And last 2. Yes, keep that torso straight, no rotation. And last one, zip it up, zip all the way up. Okay, and now hug a big tree on top, okay, right there. So your hands start off at the same place. Oh no, this is my left arm. 1, you see the struggle? Ooh, I may not be able to finish, seriously. 2, or I might compensate. Ugh, yeah, this is what happens. 3, Okay, I'm gonna cheat, okay? I'm gonna end this one. Last one, exhale. Yes, you see the shake? Good, okay. Rest a little bit, and then now really, really follow with the rotation and push through. 1, 2, keep your body upright. 3, 4, twist from your obliques, yeah? Not just your shoulders going forward, but the whole thing from lower here, bottom, okay? Last 2, twist, see, from my obliques, good. And last one, twist. Good, okay, what was the last one again? The adductors, yes, adductors. Move, scoot to the edge, find your balance. And then when you're ready already, really, really sit up and try not to adjust again. Okay, and now palms towards your hips and just adduct your arms. Long arm adduction. And 2, exhale. Keep your torso straight. Don't use any of the shifting to help. It's really just your adductors, giving them the spotlight, you know, a lot of times, because, you know, we do strength training here at Agape as well. And strength training is great. Don't get me wrong. There's no life if you have no strength training, okay? So strength training is a necessity, but indeed, yeah, a lot of my students who are really strong in strength training, when they come to Pilates, say, why am I shaking? Yeah, I think it's because, well, from what I know from functional anatomy, it's your smaller muscles are given that specific task that the big muscles can't help. So the small muscles have no choice, but they have to work hard because the big muscles are like, oh, this is too light. I can't even help you, you know? Something like that. Yeah, okay. Let's just finish it up. And last one. And release back. Okay, great. Just let go of that. Okay, beautiful. Let me put on my shoulder rests. Back to the original positions. Okay, and we're gonna do some final side splits, but it'll be like a mix between a stretch and also a workout. So remember, step onto your safe side, step up, and then find yourself, okay? All ready, hands out to the side, and just, okay, when you're pressing it out, careful, it's very slippery. Make sure your bum is not going backwards, you're still in a neutral position, and just vacuum everything in. 2, out, and vacuum again, everything in, and just imagine your spine growing tall. Oof, like a vacuum cleaner. 3, and vacuum it back in. And last 2, out. and vacuum in. So a lot of work on your adductors and your glutes today, yeah? And last one. And vacuum, vacuum, vacuum. And now, careful, you're gonna press out, but you may hinge forward, hinge your body forward, and just stretch. Careful. For those of you who have back problems, just, just go easy on it. Good. And hold here while you just twist. Good. Come back. Do you see this? Do you see what's happening? Yeah, that's what I mean by involuntary shaking in Pilates. Good. Roll it back slowly. Okay, one more time. So out to a side split and bend your body forward. This one is doing again. Yeah. Good. And stretch out and then twist to the side. There you go. There you go. It's dancing again. Come back. And what is happening with my quads? Oh my goodness. Honestly, I've been doing a lot more strength training the past few months. My Pilates practice has dropped a bit, and this is why. This is immediately the feedback. Don't lie, okay? You can't cheat your way into Pilates. Okay, and we do again. 5, out. And come back in, growing tall with your spine, squeezing your glutes together. And 4. And squeezing, pull, tall, tall, tall. Yeah, pelvic floor, lift the pelvic floor. 3. Do you know what is the pelvic floor? Yeah, it's all the muscles that, right here underneath. Important, okay? Last 2. So just lift that like an elevator. Lift it up. Right, and last one. And lift up the elevator again, that plate, whatever, that book, Okay, great. And then now just hinge your body forward as you grab onto the sides of your reformer. Excuse me, my bum is facing forward to you. Okay, good. From here, just, again, it's shaking again like crazy. Twist and come back in. This is insane. I have never had a shake this bad. Yeah. It's pretty bad, but I don't know why, and it's fine. I like it anyway. Hinge forward, stretch, and to the other side, and come back. I think it's demonstrating something. Good, rest. Can you believe we did a full workout with only one light spring? I think we were pretty much insane, but great job, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Really, really good job. Today was a challenging one. Thank you.